What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Hi guys, this is a video I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Basically, the video is going to be about everything you need to know about going to a rave, what a rave is like, rave culture, tips, tricks, secrets, everything, all the good stuff. So first thing is first, literally the number one, top of the list, right? PLUR. 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 That stands for peace, love, unity, and respect. Basically, PLUR means, well, I just told you what it means, but basically the meaning behind it, it's just something that gets like spread around through the community, right? It's like rave culture. So basically just meaning always be nice to people, always love, always be kind, you know? You just gotta spread love and kindness. Like when you're at a rave, it's a really big thing to like just have so much love for like everybody around you. Like be kind to everybody around you. It's like a little family, you know? So that's like the number one thing. Always be kind. Another big thing too is if you are taking a rave, baby, like let's say that you've been to your first rave, right? Now you're going to your second rave and you're taking like these new people with you. It's so important to also teach them like PLUR and like the meaning behind it and examples of it. Like just make sure that they know that, because you want to keep PLUR alive in the rave community. Like you don't want it to die. And it's already to a point where like people are saying that like PLUR doesn't exist anymore. Nobody's nice. Like it's like the small things, like saying excuse me when you're going through the crowd, complimenting people, just being so sweet and genuine, and like being so aware of like the people around you also. Like it's just such a big thing, and it's so important to teach the people that you are bringing into the rave community as well, just to like teach them everything that you know also, you know. Next big thing is candy. What is candy, you might ask? And it's spelled, by the way, K-A-N-D-I. Candy. And candy basically is, if you've seen like the rave girls with like their little bracelets and stuff, something like this. These are all of mine. I have a shit ton. But basically, though, this is candy. This is what candy is. So like, this is one of my favorite things ever. You will see a lot of people like they just don't have any, or like if it's like their first time raving, or like they're barely starting to rave, like they might not have any. But it's like one of my favorite things about like the rave culture. I think it's so cute. It's so fun. So basically, like you use pony beads to like make these bracelets, and you trade them with people at the rave. So like, just to give you an example of some of them, they can be funny, they can be cute, they can be silly, they can be so many things, right? So this one is like, I want to show you guys. So this one has like some smiley faces and like some hearts, some stars, and then it says your mom. Because it's just funny, like you're trading with someone and you're like, your mom, you know? Like, it sounds so stupid, but it's funny. This one, I love the colors on this one. This one says break your neck. So like, you know, like headbangers, when you're like listening to bass music, you're just like, wow, you know? Break your fucking neck. This one says rave to the grave, which basically is just like, we're gonna fucking rave until we die, motherfuckers. Like, we in it for the long run, you know? For real, for real. Rave now, cry later. This one says drink water. And then I have this one. I also think it's so cute. Like, it's like such a big thing. Like the people that give me a bracelet, like it's so special to me. It really is. Like this one like was just this random guy in the crowd, and he was like so drunk. Like you could tell like this man was fucked up, but not like, I don't know, he just came up to me, he's like, you're so beautiful, and I was like, thanks. Like it actually was kind of awkward, I'm not gonna lie, but like the principle behind it, I just thought it was so sweet. He just like really wanted to give me this bracelet, and I was like, okay. It was actually really awkward in the moment, but he just seemed like so genuinely sweet. This one says titties, and the guy that gave me this one, like, I don't know, bro. He just like, we traded, and then he's like, I gave you the bracelet that says titties, and I was like, I know. And then he was like, that's a compliment, and I was like, my titties are even fucking out. I was literally wearing a hoodie. This one says rave daddy. This one says why you so cute. And these are all the ones that I have made, by the way, unless I tell you like the titties one. Also, like another thing that I like to do too, like if you need inspo, well, I just gave you a crap ton, but also like your favorite rave songs. Like sometimes they have really good titles. Like this one is Good Vibrations, and I put it on a bracelet. This is by Nightmare, but this is a really good one that I like. Someone gave me this one that says Night Owl, and then I have this one that says Boo, and it just like has the little ghost. And if you guys want like a tutorial on like how to like make these little baby like, you know, like these, they're called like burlers, but this, or like even just like how to actually make candy, like I would love to do that. This one says sexy mommy. This one says trippy. Number one slut. This one says rat jazz. It's the song by Midnight Tyrannosaurus. This is what it looks like. But yeah, so this is all of my candy collection. Also, maybe I should put these glasses on for like the effect. These are my rave glasses. What color do I want? I kind of want pink. Yeah, let's do that. These are my rave glasses. I got them on Rave Wonderland if you want to get some for yourself. Another thing too that goes along with like candy also are PLURs. These ones are a lot more like complicated, but these are a couple of the ones that I've made. I have Harley Quinn. I have this little baby mushroom. Oh, these are necklaces, by the way. I have this baby mushroom. I have this purple mushroom. I also have like a unicorn, and I have some other stuff too. Now I'm gonna teach you how to trade candy. Okay, so this is your first rave. I'm gonna be the best rave mom ever. Okay, so basically, let's say that you meet this really fucking cool, dope ass person, and you're just like in the crowd, and this person's like, you're beautiful, and you're like, no, you're beautiful, like I would literally kiss you right now, right? Like you're gonna trade bracelets. They're like, you want to trade? Or like they'll be like, let's trade, or like whatever, right? So now you're about to trade with this person. Okay, your first trade ever. I'm gonna teach you how to do it, and this is gonna go back to PLUR: peace, love, unity, respect. Okay, so you're gonna trade, and you're gonna put your hands together with this person. You're gonna do peace, the sign for peace. So you're gonna go peace, you're gonna go love, you're gonna go unity, and then you're gonna lock hands and you're gonna go respect. So peace, peace, love, unity, respect. And then you're gonna switch the bracelet over to their hand. While you're interlocking your hands, you're going to lift it over and you're gonna switch it to them like that. And now they keep that bracelet forever. And once you keep that bracelet, do not give it away, okay? Because that was a token of love from another person. And I always like to keep every single one that I got. Like, I think it's so cute. That's how you trade candy. That's what candy is. All of that good stuff. Next thing, hydration. I cannot stress this enough. Like, hydration is so important. Like, especially if you're gonna be drinking, if you're gonna be eating, you know, like all of that. Drink water. Drink water. The night before, the morning of, when you get there. And another thing too, like if you don't want to spend a lot of money, buy a hydration pack, like one of those little backpacks. It will come in handy, and I have never used one, so like I think it's so funny, like coming from me, but I just know like it's so important just to have water. And a hydration pack just comes in handy because you don't have to, like, if you're out of water or if you want water, you don't have to leave the crowd. You just got it right there on you, you know. And coming from someone that always has to leave the crowd when they want water, it's so whack. I will literally just not drink water, or I will wait until like a break, you know, because I cannot lose my spot in the crowd. So always bring your water. Another thing too is, like, if you are gonna bring a hydration pack, make sure it's empty, because a lot of the times if it's not empty, they'll make you dump it when you pass security check. And then also too, if you didn't know, they do have water stations, so you can fill your hydration pack when you get there. If it gets empty, you can fill it, you know. A water, like a can of water at a rave costs $5, like a little bit more than $5. So yeah, definitely saves your money. Like, it's so expensive. Wristbands, if you want to go to your first rave, or you already got your ticket and you're like, where's my wristband at? You haven't been paying attention to Insomniac emails. Your wristband, you will receive your wristband in the mail. So basically you'll receive it in the mail. If you don't receive it, make sure, like if you don't receive it like the week before and you still have not gotten it, make sure that you reach out to them, like email them or whatever. Like, there's like a little thing that you can go like on customer service, so you can email them and they will send you one in the mail. Like, if you haven't received it, if it got lost in shipping, whatever, they will send you one. Because if you don't, then you're gonna have to go through this whole thing. Once you get to the rave, you're gonna have to go to the box office, and usually there's a line and you just gotta go, and then sometimes they're not that nice to you. A lot of times they are, but sometimes they are kind of mean. Like the last time I lost my wristband and I went to go get it replaced, and I had never paid before, but she was like, did you email them that like you had lost it or that you didn't receive it? And I was like, no, I didn't. And because I didn't realize I lost it until the day before, until the date of that day of, I was like, fuck, where is it at? And so she was like, she's like, okay, and then you have to pay $20 to replace it. I was like, dang, okay, you don't gotta yell at me. I'm about to start crying. Why are you yelling at me for, bro? At least to avoid the fee, make sure you just email them. You can show them the proof. This is this and I still didn't receive it, whatever, you know? But just reach out to them. If you are getting a one-day ticket and you're like, where's my wristband at? 1 day, don't get wristbands. You will be using your QR code that you receive. You'll usually receive it like a couple days before the rave. You'll receive a QR code and that will be your ticket in. You don't get a wristband. Another important thing too is like, you have to be so aware of like the people around you, because for example, at the last rave that I went to, a girl behind me had a seizure, and it was such a fucked up situation. Like basically this girl behind me like started having a seizure. We were at the rail and I felt like this girl's foot like shaking on me, so I turned around and this girl's like having a seizure, and I was like, holy shit. Like everyone was just in shock. No one really knew what to do, and their friends like I guess they didn't want to call first aid. Like they were like, no, it's fine. And I was like, what the fuck? And so then finally, like I guess they started freaking out. They called first aid, and then they took her out, and I don't know what happened after that. But whether it was drugs or not, you just gotta be aware that like a lot of people around you are on like ecstasy, molly, shrooms, like whatever it may be. And Insomniac doesn't condone it, but it happens. Like every rave, there's gonna be people around you and they're on stuff, you know? So you just gotta be aware of the people around you. There has been a lot of like fentanyl overdoses, and people don't even know that there's fentanyl in their shit. So you just gotta test. You gotta be smart. You gotta get Narcan. Even if you don't do drugs, get Narcan. You can literally take this this little test, and like you'll get a certificate, and they'll send you free Narcan. You can, it's just so good to have, because you just never know what can happen. Even like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but even if you like were to get really close or like kiss somebody that had fentanyl in them, like you can overdose just from being that close to it, just from sniffing it, like, you know? So you just never know. Better safe than sorry. Carry Narcan on you. It's just so important, you know, just to have it on you. You never know when you're gonna need it. Someone else might need it. Like shit happens, and you can save a life. And the last thing that I want to talk about is kind of just like my experience with raving and stuff. Just to put it out there, I have been to Nocturnal, Beyond, Hard Summer, Escape, and Countdown. These were all at either Glen Helen or the NOS in San Bernardino. The only bad experience that I have had at any rave has been Escape, and it was my first Escape. But everyone says how like Escape brings so many non-ravers to the community just because it's like Halloween, so everyone kind of just goes for the fact that like it's Halloween, not because like they want to rave and stuff, or like for the music or for the DJs. So there's just like a lot of random people there, and the crowds were just awful. So much shoving, like nobody was being nice, nobody was being aware, like everyone was just shoving, trying to get through the crowd when like there was just no space. Like it was just so bad. I ended up like literally having to just get out of the crowd and just be like, fuck it, like I just rather not see this DJ because it's just so awful. But other than that, all my experiences have been 10 out of 10. It's just such a good vibe. Even if like you don't know the DJs that are playing, if it's your first rave and you haven't gone and you kind of don't know what to expect, I just think it's so welcoming. You never feel alone. Even if you're alone, I feel like you always feel so safe. But there are also things that you have to be around. You know, it's not a fucking perfect world. There's still those people that are gonna try to steal your phone, try to steal your shit, be fucking weird. They're gonna try to maybe touch you. Like those people are always gonna be around no matter where you go. So I think that that's like the reason why I think it's like so dumb, where it's people put it like exclusively towards raving. Like no, these types of people are gonna be everywhere you go. At the end of the day, like the good always outweighs the bad. And if I could tell you, like, just go to a fucking rave. If you're questioning it, or you don't know, or you're scared, this is your fucking time to just do it. Like you're literally gonna have the time of your life. And if you don't, then that's okay too. You know, it wasn't for you. I think I've covered the basics. This is just the basics. If you guys have more questions, If you guys want me to teach you how to make candy, how to make PLURs, if you have any more questions or want me to go more in depth, outfits wise, like, please let me know. Go watch my other rave get ready with me's. I always film a get ready with me for the rave, and stay tuned for my next get ready with me, which will be at the end of the month for Beyond 2023. And if you're gonna be there, look for me, because I will fucking be there and I will look for you. You know, we can have a good time, take a little pic together, whatever. With that being said, don't forget PLUR candy, peace, love, unity, respect. Be kind, be aware, love everybody, be sweet, all of that. You already know too. Like and subscribe, do what you gotta do. You already know. Okay, I hope you like my outro. That's like my outro one, and as always, I'll see you next time.